Good evening, everybody. This is Ronell. All right, today I wanted to do this video because, it's like I've been thinking about it, and I said, oh, maybe I should do this video on it because I have so many calls, students, they know how to play, but they don't know how to transpose. They can only play on one key, all right? Today, I want to just, I want to do this video to check it out. So, to show you guys what you can do and how to do it, okay? So we're not gonna blame the laziness. You see what I'm saying? I'm too lazy to practice or anything. So you need to know how to practice and you need to know what are the right things to practice. Okay. We're gonna start in the key of C. So you have C scales. Okay? But what you need to do, once you know the scale, you can play the scale, you need to count your scales in triads. What do I mean in triads? One, triads is, what is triad? Triad is like you need to play 1, 3, and 5. All right? Okay? You need to follow this pattern, like 1, 3, and 5, 1, 3rd, and 5th. Okay? That's what a triad is. Triad is when you play 3 notes together at the same time, simultaneously. 1, 3rd, and 5th. That's a triad. And once you play them together, you have a chord. That's a chord. All right, so 1, 3rd, and 5th. But every note of the scale, you need to follow the same pattern. Like the first note, 1, play the triad. 2 chord, you do the same thing, 1, 3rd, and 5th. 3 chord, do the same thing. 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, and 7 chord. Okay, but once you're done with that, you need to know the nature of each triad. All right, you need to know the nature of each triad. First triad, 1 chord, is major. 2 chord is minor. 3 chord is minor. 4 chord is major. 5 chord is major, 6 chord is minor, 7 chord is diminished. We'll see, we check it out, diminish, what it means. So you've learned today you need to count your scale, all your scales in triads. 1, 2, 3, to 7. You have 7 possibilities from 1 to 7 to the 7th note, but there's no 8. The 8th is 1 chord. You get back to 1. Okay, so you know the nature. But since it is like 7 possibilities of triads in a scale, you have 3 major triads, 3 minor triads, and 1 diminished. What are they? 1 chord is major, 4 chord is major, 5 chord is major. These are the 3 major triads. The 3 minor triads are 2 chord, 3 chord, and 6 chord. All right. So you have the 3 minor triads, the 2 chord, the 3 chord, and the 6 chord. All right. Okay. So the major triads are 1, 4, and 5, and the minor triads are 2, 3, and 6. And the 7th triad is diminish. Okay, you might ask a question. You might ask, how do you know when it's minor? How do you know when it's major? All right, but from my own perspective, I can get you this trick to automatically, visualize it. You see the chord and you know if it's minor or if it's major. First things you need to look at: the first note to the third and the fifth. Okay? But in the intervals, between the 1 and the third, you can count like three notes in there. The C sharp, the D, and the D sharp, which gives you the 4 steps possibility. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 half steps. 4 half steps. All right? Then you can count 3 notes in between the 1 and the third. Okay? But the third to the fifth, don't worry about this. It's always minor when it comes to like a major triad. All right? The third to the fifth is always minor. When it comes to a minor triad, okay, let's say the second chord, the 2 chord. So the tonic, you have the third, and you have the fifth. So the 2 chord, the D to the third, is a minor triad, is like minor third. So in between them, between these 2 notes, the 1, the tonic, and the third, you can count 2 notes, which brings it like 3 half steps. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Okay? And from the third to the fifth becomes a major triad in a minor chord. Okay? In a minor chord. So the fifth become the third to the fifth becomes a major third. Sorry. Okay, so 1 major. You can count 2 notes in between, it's minor. You still can count 2 notes in between, it's minor. 4 chord, major. You can count like 3 notes in between from the tonic to the third. 5 chord, major, always. The natures of these chords are always like the same. 2 chord, always minor. 3 chord is always minor. If you're playing with a band, if you're playing in a band and the bass player tells you like, oh, I'm going to play in a third, I'm going to play a 3 chord here, then automatically the 3 chord is minor. Then you play the minor chord. If the bass player tells you, okay, I'm playing so that's how it goes. You know the natures of all your chords, all right? All your triads. You have 7 triads possibilities in a scale. 1 to 7. 2 chord minor. 3 chord minor. 6 chord minor. 1 chord major, 4 chord major, and 5 chord major. 7 chord diminish. Okay. So when it comes to diminish, so we're gonna consider C chord. All right. So you need to get the third. You need to lower the third, bring it to minor, and you need to lower the fifth to minor. So you have minor triads from turning to the third, and you also have a minor triad from the third to the fifth. All right? This chord is like symmetric. It's minor third all over. Minor third everywhere. Okay? Okay. Let's consider the song Blessed Assurance. Okay, in the key of C. Don't forget, the course is about like how to transpose, how to play in different keys. But if to play in different keys, you need to know the scales. And you need to count, first of all, your scales in triads, right? Like 1, 2. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Okay? Okay, you understand it. Let's consider the song Blessed Assurance. So we have 1, Blessed Assurance. Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, here of salvation, purchased of God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. All right. Okay. 1, 4. 1 again. 6, 2. I do something here. I played major third here and the second, especially in this particular song. You can try to modify or you can change some, chord nature. So you can change it, according to your taste. If you want to do something, if you want to change something here, arrange your way, if it sounds good in your ear, then feel free to do it. Okay? But don't ever forget the nature of all the triads from 1 to 7. 2 is always a minor chord, but for the purpose of the song, I decided to change the 2 chord into a major chord. All right? Just right there. Okay. 1, Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. I decided to change the 2 chord into a major chord. Purposely. All right. Okay, but what else? So, let's say you want to, bring the song, you play the song in G, in the key of G. You need to do the same thing. Don't forget, in this G scale, you have an F sharp. This is the F sharp in the G scale. All right, you need to count your skill, like I said, in triads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Don't forget. Let's do it again. 1, 2 is A minor. 3 is B minor. 4 is C major. 5 is D major. 6 E minor. 7 F sharp minor, and 1 G major. Okay, so you count your scale. Okay, let's sing a song. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, hair of salvation, purchase of God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. Okay, that's what it is. It becomes easy. So when you count, you know your 1 chord, you know your 4 chord, what it is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. You can always practice that, practice it like that, practice your skill, count your skills in triads. All right, you can do the same, you know, to F. Then you count your scale in triads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, hair of salvation, purchased of God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. All right, that's what it is. So you can do that on and on, practice that from 1 to, and count your scales in triads. Okay? So I think that's it for today. This is Ranel, and keep on practice. All right? So see you in the next video. In the next video, we're gonna probably add more things, more colors to our chords, and we're gonna see progressions. All right? So God bless you. See you in the next one.